Well, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to jump right into it. I started by priming my face using the Maybelline Master Prime, and then once I've done that, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl foundation in 215, and I'm dotting that all over my face. Once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender and just kind of blend everything through, making sure to drag it down through my neck as well, because it is a little bit darker than my natural skin tone right now. And as per usual, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer and just doing my normal routine under the eyes in a triangular motion, and then along the center of my nose and my forehead and my chin. And I had a few imperfections here that I wanted to cover up as well, so I'm just doing some light dotting over that too. And I'm also going to be using this to prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow as well. I find that this primer or this concealer works really well for that. And I'm just using my Real Techniques buffing brush to go through and blend everything out. Now that I have everything blended, I'm going to be using this translucent powder from my NYX palette. You can use any translucent powder or any kind of lighter foundation powder if you want, but I'm using this just to brighten my under eye and set the areas where I concealed. I'm not being too specific with this or worrying about brushing it off because I do want to let it bake for a little while. Then I'm going to go through with just a clean brush and kind of swipe it all off. And then for the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is in Blonde. And I don't do anything too particular with my eyebrows. I just like to make them look a little bit darker because they're quite blonde. So I'm just using an angular brush here to kind of darken them up and then create a nice sort of angle at the arch. Then to contour my face, I'm just using this lighter shade from the NYX palette, and I'm going to be doing that just below the upper cheekbone, along my forehead, and just the areas where I normally like to contour. Then for the eyes, I'm using Dusty Rose to create kind of a transition shade, and once I've done that, I'm going to be going in with the kind of darker brown. This is all from the Anastasia Artist palette as well, if you're interested. And then for the lid, I'm going to be using Baby I'm a Star, again from the Anastasia Artist palette, and I've sprayed my brush with a bit of L'Oreal setting spray. I find that it helps to prevent a lot of fallout. There is quite a bit of fallout with these shadows if you don't use some sort of wetting technique. And then I'm just blending everything through with the opposite end of the brush. And then I'm going in with this kind of silvery shade, which I believe is called Beigely or Beigely. I'm not too sure. But it is a really nice color, and I find that it's really, really shimmery. It turned out really well on camera, which I was surprised about. But yeah, once I'm done that, then I'm just going back in with Baby I'm a Star. I'm putting a bit in the inner third of my eye and then blending it to make sure that it transitions into the silvery shade. For my eyeliner, I'm just creating a nice wing. This is the NYC black liquid liner. I actually really like this stuff. The applicator for this is super, super precise, so I'm just going to speed kind of through this part. And moving on to the lips, I wanted to use my Cherry Cordial from Gerard Cosmetics, but I couldn't find it, so I just used a blue liner to outline my lips and then went over it with a red lipstick to kind of create a deep purpley cherry effect. And then I'm just attaching my extensions. This is a mix of Bellamy hair extensions with Foxy Locks. I didn't want to do anything too complicated to my hair. I generally like to wear it either wavy or straight, so I'm just going through and straightening up my hair and the extensions just to make sure that they blend nicely. And then once that's done, I decided that I did want to fix up my contour a little bit, so I'm just going back over with that light kind of bronze shade from the NYX palette just to deepen up the cheek area a little bit. For my mascara, I just use my Bourjois 2-in-1 Twist Up Mascara, and then I'm applying a little bit of that same liquid eyeliner to my waterline just to kind of darken it up a bit. And then I'm using the Ardell Wispies, and I love these lashes. That is pretty much it for the look. So if you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And until next time, I'll see you later.